Hello, guys, and welcome back to the Youth Podcast, episode 5?
6.
6? Episode 6. I don't even know how many episodes there are.
6.
Yes. My name's Nathan. I'm the youth worker at Bourne Baptist Church, and with me today is Reece the
Legend.
Nice.
Hello.
Hello, is that what you got?
Hello, I am Reece the Legend. I am British. I am a host on the Youth Podcast, as you can tell.
That was good.
Yay.
Yeah. I love Reece's intros each time. Nice job, Reece.
Nice job.
You're doing well, mate.
Absolutely amazing.
Awesome. Right, anyway, it's good to be back, Reece, isn't it? It's good to be back.
Yes, amazing to be back.
We've missed a few weeks.
29 days to be precise.
Is it? Wow, a whole month. Maybe that's going to make everyone want to watch again. They've missed us so much.
Please watch. Please.
I guess if they're watching this, they are watching. So.
Good. Please watch our other episodes as well. They're absolute bangers. Amazing.
Yeah.
That should be so about bangers is for songs, isn't it? They're absolutely amazing, entertaining videos. Watch them, please.
But it's good to be back, isn't it? After a break,
Yes.
It's good to be back after a break.
Yes.
And we've just had half term, so go on, Reece. Give me an update. Give the viewers an update. What did you get up to in half term?
Half term, I've been ill over half term, so I didn't get up to much. I did go swimming.
Reece is always unwell.
I am
by the
always
way.
ill.
Like,
I know. Ever since we started doing the podcast, I've been ill.
The stress is bringing him down.
Yeah. First, Nathan got COVID. Then we finally did episode 1, and then I've been ill for the past 5 episodes. So I'm doing well. I've got a good streak going.
Nice.
I hope the streak ends at one point, but we'll see how far it goes. Yeah, so I was ill over half term, so I didn't really get up to much. I did go swimming the other day, though, with my family, so that was fun.
Bourne swimming pool?
Yeah. Bourne swimming pool. What the swimming pool is? Oh, yeah, there's other swimming pool. Yeah, there's loads of other swimming pools. Yeah, so we went to Bourne swimming pool. My sisters and my mum and dad, they went to Skegness, but because I wasn't feeling well, I didn't want to go.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Plus, to be fair,
I'm not a big fan of Skegness.
No, Skegness
No offense, people that live in Skegness. Not the best beach in
I would
the
just
world.
not go to Skegness.
No. Yeah,
there's so many better beaches you can go to.
There are.
Anyway.
Should we be saying that? Yeah. Okay.
We love Skegness.
We love Skegness so much. Yeah, so how was your week, half term? I can't really say half term, you don't go to school.
No, but you know what? I had a couple of days off. So me and Mahela went to the beach. And we went to a good beach.
Which one?
Went to Hunstanton.
That's not good either.
No, Hunstanton's all right.
No, it's not.
No, well, we went to Sandringham. Have you ever been to Sandringham?
Sandringham. Oh, yeah.
It was one of the royal palaces kind of thing. And we just walked around like the woods there. Then got a nice fish and chips at Hunstanton. That was good.
Nice.
And then the next day, we went to the 2020 World Grill.
Oh.
Yes, the World Buffet. If you've not been before, it's all right. Do you know what?
It's really good.
It went down, in my opinion, a little bit. Good quantity. Obviously, you can get as much as you want, like Indian food, Chinese food, Italian. But the quality was a little bit...
I mean, how many years ago? It was like a year ago?
Yeah, when we went a year ago, it was great.
When Lee was our youth leader before Nathan, we went to Laser Force in Peterborough, which was really, really good. And then we went to the 2020 World Buffet.
The food was good. The food was good. I don't know. Maybe I just went on an off day or something. I don't know. But it was all right.
Some days are your off days, aren't they? Yeah. So
yeah. But then we also went to the cinema and saw an epic film.
What is it?
We watched Migration.
Oh, that bird film.
Yeah, it's about
that film about the ducks flying and then
yeah, one of the it was a DreamWorks one.
Yeah, it's a lot of DreamWorks films.
It was alright. It was actually alright. Like,
what is your favorite DreamWorks film?
Shrek, probably.
Oh, my favorite is Madagascar 3.
They're good. Yeah, Madagascar's good. But like you probably know, and like anyone who knows my wife will know, she pretty much only watches cartoons. I like cartoons as well. So if you ask, I think probably our last 6 or 7 movies we've watched have been cartoons. Yeah. But you know what? It was all right actually. It was all right.
Did I say it all on the podcast? Me and my dad a few weeks ago. We went about a month and a few weeks ago. We went to watch Wonka.
Wonka's good. Yeah, Wonka was really good.
Don't get my hair to say that. Yeah. Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was in the podcast, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was on the podcast. Yeah, don't ever get my hair to say it.
Wonka, slightly wrong.
Yeah. Don't ever get my hair to say it.
Anyway,
she'll be laughing after this, won't she?
Yeah.
She'll be chuckling.
But no, halftime was good. And then on the Saturday, I met with an old friend who, by the way, watches every episode of the podcast.
Do they? Yeah.
I didn't know that. my friend James, and I met for the first time his little daughter, who I'd never met before.
Oh yeah.
She's 3 years old, called Luna,
Oh,
and she was
that's a
so
good name.
sweet. So me and James and Luna went to watch Posh play on Saturday,
Yeah.
and we lost. So we had a good time there as well. Well, so we said we were going to do a game this time, didn't we?
Yes.
And what we thought, we challenged each other to tell our most embarrassing story.
Most embarrassing
So it has to
stories.
literally, we've been honest with each other. We said we will tell the most embarrassing story we have, because that's how good we are on this podcast.
Yes.
We don't hold back.
We do not.
So Reece,
Unless
do you
it's me,
want to
I'm
go
quite a coward,
first or second?
I'll go second.
You want to go second?
Because I haven't thought this through, because there's many.
Okay.
Many.
Well, you know the one I'm going to tell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is the hospital.
Yeah, it's the
hospital. Let's go.
So,
Let's go.
So
I've been waiting for this to be on the podcast.
do you know what we'll have to do? Because this is meant to be a game, right? To see who wins.
Yeah.
I reckon we should get them to vote on which one was most embarrassing.
Please do.
Yeah, let's do that. So we'll put it in the comments. Whose is the most embarrassing story? You just got to put either Nathan or put Reece.
Yeah.
That's all you got to put, and we'll see. Because I still need to beat you in overall. I'm beating you anyway. It's like 4-1.
I might even put a story thing on the Instagram post saying, if you've watched this episode, who had the most embarrassing stories? Was it Nathan or me? Vote.
Okay. All right. Should I tell my story then?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So when I was younger, I was about 18. I had very bad back problems.
He says.
Okay. Younger.
He says.
Okay. Anyway, and I was going to have an operation on the bottom of my back, and it was going to be quite a big one. And they were going to have to cut about this far across my back, starting like at my lower back and going down. Now, it was quite a rare sort of condition I had. I can't even remember what it's called. My mum would do all the talking because I didn't want to know about it. But anyway, there was one day where I was at hospital, and I was laying on a hospital bed on my front with my butt fully out. Because it's on my lower back, so it just was. Anyway, the doctor came over to me and went, Nathan, it's very rare the condition you have. Would you mind if just a few junior doctors come and take a look? They'd be very interested. I don't know why, but I said fine. At that point, about 30 or 40 junior doctors came in. Most of them, which were girls, by the way,
let's go.
standing in a circle around me on a bed with my butt out, and they just go, yes, very interesting. And I'm just looking at my mum like, help.
Oh, goodness me.
Yeah, so that was an embarrassing moment. So that's my story.
I'd hate that.
Yeah. It was so awkward.
I would have said
so
no.
Awkward.
I would have said no.
It was already awkward.
Why would you not have guessed there would have also been girls? The girls can also be doctors.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that. I just thought, it was just in that moment when you're just sitting there, you're already awkward, and I just said yes without thinking. Yeah, so it was a bit awkward. But anyway, yeah, go on then, Reece. You've got to do quite well to beat that story, I think.
So well. I've got to do very well to beat that story. So, my embarrassing moment was in primary school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't cover your mouth. You didn't have it because it's awkward. You're covering your mouth up.
See, yeah. But you watch most of these podcast episodes, you'll understand me very, very well. I don't like to talk about me very much. Anyway, I can't do it, but I will. So my very embarrassing moment was in primary school. Yeah.
And what happened?
They say yeah.
Yes.
So I can't remember which year it was, which year group I was in then, because when I want to remember, I remember. When I don't want to remember, I don't remember. Yet somehow I do. So I was in somewhat year group, and we were playing a game on the field. I can't remember what the game was, but it was just me and a couple of friends. We were just having some fun, running across the field, playing games and stuff. So I was younger, so it was like we used to imagine loads of stuff and all. Did you do that?
Yeah, of course you did. When you were young in primary school, use your imagination, innit?
Yeah. So, but its funniest thing was, we were doing like, I think it was like some sort of bumper cars type of thingy, part of the game as well. And I was going to do it so when I just completely missed him and went flat on my face on the floor.
Oh,
Well, funny it was.
did a lot of people see?
Yeah, quite a few people saw it as well. Funny, I was laughing as well. So, woo!
So that's your story, is it?
Yeah.
There you go. Start Reese's bumper car story,
Bumper
where
car.
he missed and fell over, or my story where a lot of people look at my butt. I reckon I might claim this victory, Reese.
Shall we do another one? Because
you want to do another one?
I've got another one.
You got another one? Oh, I don't know if I can think of another one.
Oh, thank
Go on,
you.
you do one more.
Right, so
then they can pick you.
This is also another fallen over one.
Go on.
Right, so this is in year 7. Definitely year 7. I was doing rugby. Yeah, because that was one of my PE classes I had to do. And if any of you know, do any of you know a certain Mr. Parker Meadows at all? Well, I had him for 2 years. But in year 7, we were doing rugby. And one of the things was you had to run across, throw the ball to someone and get to the other side. I was doing that, yeah. I was running across, gonna throw the ball. I threw the ball and I went full on flat on my face on the field. And literally, he was laughing his head off. Literally, he turned red from laughing right behind me.
What a lovely teacher.
I know, right? It's well lovely. He's now in SIU, so
Is he?
yeah.
There we go. All right. Well, they've got 2 stories to pick from for you then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Have you got another one?
Okay, I got one more.
Good, because I don't want to be the only one with 2.
All right, okay. So now you can add both our stories up. Okay. So I had a big tennis final about 5 years ago.
I know this one.
No, I don't think so. So it's the men's singles final at Bourne. It was quite a big final. And I realised the night before my final that I had a huge rip in my tennis shorts. Did not realise until the night before. Or maybe it just happened the day before because I played my semi-final the day before it. Anyway, I had a huge rip, and I was like, "There's nothing I can do. I didn't have any other tennis shorts. I couldn't buy any more by the time I realised. So I just had to play the final in the rip shorts and just hope no one noticed, which you couldn't when I was standing up. Now there's about 30 plus people watching, something like that. They do like a barbecue and everyone's watching. It's a really close match, great atmosphere, and we're playing on the grass courts, which can get a bit slippy. And anyway, there's this moment where my opponent hit a drop shot, so like a short ball by the net, and I sprinted to get it, and my feet gave way, and I skidded, like both my legs went forward, and my legs opened like that. And then this one lady in the crowd went, "Ooh, oh my!" Yeah. So at which point, yes, we just moved on quickly. So yes, that's my other embarrassing story. So I've got 2. Yeah. You didn't know that one, did you?
No, I do think I know him.
There you go. So you can vote. You got 2 stories. Which stories are better, Reese's 2 or my 2? Yeah.
Goodness me, I'm really laughing my head off after filming this.
So today we were going to talk about
the
topic. Who am I? Like, who are we? Like.
So we just talk about me, okay? Just talk about me.
Just Reece.
No, talk about him.
No, we talk about the theme in general, like who are we as people, like, and that's a question, especially young people. I think ask a lot, right? Like, who am I? And I think as people, even like right into adulthood, we go on a journey of trying to discover who we are. And I guess that works quite well with the embarrassing stories because even our silly stories are a part of who we are. But let's gonna jump straight with a deep question, Reece.
Yeah.
Who are we?
Humans.
What do you think makes us who we are? Like, what makes you Reece?
So what makes me Reece? Because I'm named Reece. My last name's Woods. That's 2 things. I'm 14, so that's 3 things. I have brown hair, so that's 4 things.
So does your age and your hair colour make you who you are?
No, so that's parts of me.
That's parts of you, yeah.
I wear glasses. That's another thing about me because I can't
so that's
see.
another part of you, but does that make
that's
you who
about
you
me
are?
as well. So
it's about you.
Kinda, because I struggle seeing.
Okay.
It's about me as well. I struggle seeing.
But
so
for
I'm
example,
stuck in the mud here. I can't think.
Well, let me give you an example then. So if I described someone and I went, this person has brown hair and he has glasses, and I can't remember the other things you said. Would they
a nerd.
Would they have any idea that was you?
Oh yeah, if you talk to someone in my class, they'll definitely say
maybe
Reece.
in your class, but it's about what makes us who we are. Like what makes us the people we are. So it's not just like I wear glasses and I have brown hair, but what makes you who you are on the inside?
I mean, brown hair, glasses, What do you mean? Look at this face. Brown hair, glasses. What do you mean?
He's kind of scaring me a little bit.
What do you mean? I'm so creepy. Anyway, Nathan, what makes you who you are?
Okay, right. Well, so for example, like for me, what makes me who I am would be like things which are important to me. For example, that I'm a son, and that
So am
I'm a
I.
brother,
No, I
and
don't.
that I'm a husband,
No,
and
I'm
that
not.
I'm an uncle.
No, I'm not.
So those bits are like family. That I think family is a big part of who we are, makes us who we are. Also, for me, like probably the biggest thing for me in my life would be my faith. It'd be my relationship with God. Like part of who I am, like the main bit of who I am would be that I'm a Christian and that I believe I was made in God's image and that I live my life out thinking God has a purpose for me. So those are like the core values, I guess, which make me who I am. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But then also like my characteristics, like I'm sporty and I'm quite chilled out and I like to have fun. And you know, I love my job working with young people and that kind of
you
thing.
better
So,
do. You better like it.
that's like the sort of characteristics as well. So now I've given my examples. Go on, we'll come back to you again.
Right,
Now you've heard a bit of that.
So
Have another go. Who's
that
Reece?
means you said you have faith.
Yeah.
You have faith in God. I don't have faith in God because I'm not religious. So that's the thing about me. Because I don't think I was born in an image of God. I believe that I was born just the way I am. Like,
I believe I was born just the way I am. But I
yeah, but
also
you said
believe I was in the image of God.
See,
Two things.
I thought I was just. I think I'm born the way I am. Like no one made me the way I am. So this is me in the flesh.
I could ask more questions, but we'll go back to the topic of where did we all come from. So I'll leave the questions about that. But what I will ask is, do you think then the lack of faith makes you who you are as a person, or is that just another characteristic? At the moment, I don't believe in God.
I mean, it could be because you believe in faith. I don't believe in faith. I believe in facts, not in faith. So, yeah, I mean, that could be.
Maybe. I think like there's an element as well. For example, like for me, faith is like an encouraging thing. So it's like I believe I have a purpose, and I feel like there's a reason for me to be here. And like I have faith that like when I die, I go to heaven, so I live my life in a freedom that I don't worry about death, and all those kind of things. So like that, I guess that impacts all of how I live. So I guess if you don't have a faith, you have a face.
Face.
If you don't have faith, I guess that would impact. That will impact, won't it? How you live your life.
Yeah, God. I don't have a face apparently.
You look like you got a squid on your face now.
Do I?
Yeah. You've got a big hand, don't you?
My mum was talking about that the other day.
You have a big
She talked
hand.
about how big my hand is.
Yeah.
I was doing it against my sister's hand, so her hands were wide and my hand. Her hand is so small.
Really?
Maybe because she's 5, but still.
I think we're tangenting a bit, but like
Yeah.
it, Reece. Now we've talked about your hand. But okay, what else then? So what other things make you then? So you don't have a faith at the moment. What else is what makes you you?
So I mean, would you say saying about fears is about who you are? So Nathan, you have fears about things. I have fears about things. I have a fear about a lot of things. I have a fear of heights. That's one thing. I mean, a lot of people may have fears of heights. I have a fear of spiders. I have a fear of like mainly just tiny insects in general because they are horrible things. But
what about sort of things which you're passionate about? Like what's something you're passionate about?
So I'm passionate for coding, computer science, and stuff like that. So and some people may not be like that. They may be like, oh, I'm passionate about sport or something. So that's about who you are as well.
Yeah.
Me, like I said, I'm computer science and coding and stuff. But I'm passionate about gaming as well because while I've been ill, I was also playing with my mates online as well. So.
I'm gonna ask a deep question now.
All right.
Where did that passion for gaming come from?
So the passion.
Why do you have a passion for gaming?
So passion for gaming. So when I first ever got like a tablet, which was like I think when I was 6, so I got an iPad and I would watch YouTube and there'll be loads of YouTubers that I'd watch and they'd be playing like Minecraft, Roblox and stuff. So I'd watch them and I'd be like, wow, this is something I would like to do. I'd like to do as well. So I would download like apps. I'd download like Minecraft, Roblox and all sorts of apps on my on my iPad and play those.
Mm.
So that's where I grew my passion for gaming as well. Until I eventually my dad let me play on his PlayStation 3. I know, very old system. Yeah.
Hey, I started on a PlayStation 1, so.
Yeah, I mean, my dad also did that as well.
Old
So
school.
PlayStation 3, so I'd start playing Minecraft on that, and then I went to PlayStation 4, and now I'm onto a PlayStation 5. So practically, I've grown up the consoles over the years.
See, the thing is that for me, again, that's what makes me believe there has to be a God, is the fact that for you, your passion is gaming. For me, I like games. I'm not that bothered. Mine's sport. For someone else, it'll be art. For other people, it'll be music. Like, I believe we're not just like these robots which have this DNA and we all act the same. We all have our own characteristics and giftings and passions. And I think, like, how is that fluked? But like discovering who am I, that can come from our passions, can't it? What am I passionate about? What's important to me?
Yes, indeed.
So what we were going to do as well is we were going to ask each other things about each other. So we're going to say, what makes you Reece? And I'm going to say that for you. And you're going to say, what is it about me? What are my character? What do you see in me which makes me who I am? And then we're going to see whether we agree with each other. This is a good thing you can do at home, like parents or friends as well. Like,
if you have anyone near you, maybe if you're watching it with anyone, maybe just have a go.
Yeah. So
a dog may work.
Who should start? Do you want me to say what I think makes you?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you, Reece, are very determined. I think you're really creative. I think you're very smart, and you have a great knowledge for like the podcast stuff you've created. So many great stuff, and you're really talented in that way. I think you're funny.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, ask everyone else that.
I think you look out for people.
Yeah.
I think especially those who are maybe by themselves or those who maybe are a bit alone. You look after people, and I think you're a leader. And I think you'll have a role in leadership in your future. And I actually think you'd make a great youth worker at some point. I know you want to be a teacher as well, which is a similar line of work. So that's just a few things. There's more I could say, but that's the sort of more of the characteristics you have, which I see in you. What do you think?
I'd say all the words you said, I would say they very well linked me. Yeah, so like...
I know him well.
Yeah.
So yeah, are those fair? Is there any you'd go, actually, I don't think that.
So I don't think, from what I can hear, there were any that I wouldn't agree with.
There you go. Look at that. So, that's pretty cool.
Did you say confident at all?
I'm not sure if I said that.
Or determined?
I said you were determined and a hard... Yeah, I said
determined.
Yeah.
I would say, yes, I can be determined, but sometimes I can't be determined. Because... So me and determined, like determined to do something.
Yeah, like, for example, like the podcast.
Like determined to get off my bum.
I'm going to work really hard on this. Yeah. If you're
I
passionate
mean,
about it, right?
I'm determined to do stuff. I'm determined to do stuff for the podcast, definitely.
Exactly, because you're passionate
about
it.
I love doing it. Yeah. I love doing it with you. I love doing it when we have guests, although we've only had one guest so far.
And we wouldn't get her again, would we?
No, maybe for our next Christmas episode.
If that.
Maybe we should get Nick next time, but who knows?
Oh, maybe. He's often here. We could actually do that.
Yeah. Shall we try next episode?
Maybe we shall.
Maybe we should.
We could do a grill the pasta.
Grill the pasta. Let's go.
Oh, do you know what we could do?
What's grill the pasta?
So we could get people to ask their hardest questions that they would want to ask to a church pastor, a church minister, and whatever they ask, we have to ask them it live on the podcast. Yeah. That'd be quite good. Anyway, be good. We're going off point.
Anyway.
But okay, so basically you think, fairly accurate what I was saying, like you kind of see that in yourself. Yeah. All right, go on. We'll swap roles now.
So like you said for me, I'd say you're determined as well. Like you're determined. You're just determined. You're confident. You're a very confident person at times. Very confident. Passionate. I would say you are, because you're very passionate about youth work as well.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I'd say very loving person.
Aww.
Because you love Mahela, and then hopefully you love all the people that go to youth groups.
I do.
You're good. If you didn't, there'd be issues. Sorry, I was going to cough there.
That's all right.
I did.
I thought he was getting emotional there.
No, I was going to get emotional. No.
You're such a good youth worker.
I'm not like that, though. So, yeah, passionate about youth work.
Yeah.
I'll say you're very well. You are smart as well, because you do think about things as well, like everyone has to. You think very well about these because when I plan episodes, I bring them to him on the day, and then we go through it. And he's very smart about it, so he can make it more
that's
for
very
you
humble.
as well.
That's
Because
very humble.
yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you're very whatever the word
If you
was.
listen
You're
to
very
it, you'll
smart.
forget.
I'm gonna forget a lot of these, and oh my god, my nose. Yeah, so you're very smart, and I'd just say you're very good at being who you are. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's very sweet, and that links very well with our episode when we're figuring out who we are. That's very good. Thank you, Reece.
Thank you.
No, I think
we didn't rehearse this at all.
I think I relate. Yeah, I relate a lot to that. The only one I would pull up on and say I'm not sure I am is actually confident. I
did say you can be confident at times.
Yeah, I fake confidence really well.
Oh no, he's not confident at all.
No,
What's
I'm not.
Doing? Look, he's too scared to show his face.
No, but seriously, like, for example, like, you'd think I'm confident on the podcast, like, I know what I'm doing. I don't. I have no idea when I turn up to the podcast. I just wing it and I feel a bit out of my depth.
I do that as well. I never rehearse anything for the podcast. I just wing it and hope it goes well.
And I often think, I feel like I did rubbish there. And I watch it back and I go, I was all right.
Yeah.
Well, like, when I was preaching the other day and you were going, why are you nervous? You do lots of stuff in the front and you look great. But every time, I don't sleep the night before if I do anything in front of people. And do you know what? I'll be super honest here.
Yeah.
Do you want to know? Here's some real honesty for you young people who I love very much. I get nervous before every youth group I run.
Do you really?
I actually do.
Why? Do you not think it'll go well? Do you not think that people will turn up? Well,
lots of things. Sometimes I just think I'm not very good at what I do.
You are good at what you do.
But those are the doubts. I think, like, as people, we have those doubts, don't we? We all, even things we're good at, we can tell ourselves, oh, I'm rubbish.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think that was very good.
I know.
Liz, thank you, Reece.
See, this episode is going well.
It is going well. We're doing a good job, Reece.
You're doing a very good job.
But yeah, what I'd say is, you know, like I said, as we go through life, and especially teenagers, you are going through those questions, discovering, you know, who am I? And it's such a hard question, and people can take years to really feel comfortable in their own body of who I am as a person, and, like, you know, what's my purpose and what am I good at and where do I feel safe and where do I belong? And they're big questions. And if you don't know exactly who you are as a person, man, that's all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sometimes it is a journey. And what can be really helpful, like we just exampled there, is find someone you love and you trust and ask them what they see in you. I think that's a really good thing to do, isn't it? And for me, like I say, you know, I believe what makes me who I am and all these giftings and skills is God. And I know you don't think exactly like this, Reece, but I believe for everyone who's watching this, God made you with a plan and a purpose, and he made you to be the person you are and the skills you have. And, you know, he knows who you are and he loves you, and he knows, and he's building you into the person he wants you to be. So that's what I'd encourage you guys. Yeah, good conversations, Reece.
Yeah.
We're probably going over time, aren't we, again?
Yeah.
So let's finish off with some shout outs, shall we?
Yeah.
Anyone you want to shout out?
I'd like to shout out my family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shouted them out last episode.
No,
not that I don't want to
I did shout out last episode, to be fair.
Did you not? I thought you did, your parents.
No, I don't think I shouted out anyone last episode.
Anyway, shout out Wood's family.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Anyone else or that?
So I haven't really got anyone else because no one else has asked for a shout out. I just want to shout out my family because they're doing amazing jobs at what they do.
Good job, Wood's family.
What they're doing.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll shout.
I haven't actually watched the last 3 episodes.
Got some catching up to do.
Yes.
I'll shout out my mate James again because I know he'll watch this. And shout out his lovely, precious little girl Luna, who is an absolute legend. I think that's everyone.
Yeah.
I think that's everyone. All right. Should we leave it there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave it there.
We'll leave it there.
Cool. Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you had fun. Again, if you have any other ideas or stuff you want us to do, we're open to ideas, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because we want to make this something you guys enjoy. So if there's something you'd like to see us do, give us a shout. We might see if we can get Nick on next episode.
Yeah, we'll see.
We might do a grilled pasta something. And remember what we said around Easter time?
Yeah.
We might do a live session as well.
Maybe a live. Yeah.
Maybe a live.
We just got to make sure you do go on. Please.
Anyway.
We may do a live, we may just do a video.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But anyway, it's been fun, guys. Yeah. Have a good week. We'll see you soon.
Yeah. Bye.